Today we're going to be changing the brake pads on this 2004 Dodge Intrepid. Not too bad, we got the new ones here. So just first thing, I just broke these loose with my breaker bar, the lug nuts, 3/4 inch, and that way they can just come off easier when the tire's on the ground. Jacked her up, blocked her up, and we'll get going. So we just take these off. Take the wheel off. It's pretty easy job. It's a 10mm socket here, 2 bolts on the back of this caliper. So just make sure you get those counterclockwise. A little rusty. Just take those off. I like wearing gloves because it keeps my hands clean. So there's one on the top and one on the bottom. Take those out. I put lots of grease in there from the last time, like anti-seize or brake lube, just to keep those sliders nice and lubed. If they're not lubed up, then you'll get uneven brake pad wear. So these brake pads were pretty bad. The indicators were chirping pretty loud. So just take that one out. Need a hammer to get this guy off. A little tappy tap. Comes right off. Comes right out. Sometimes screwdriver go. Sometimes just a little screwdriver, just pop this guy out. So you can see those were pretty wore. You'll need to push this piston back in because the new brake pad's got a lot more meat on them than the last ones. So just use that old brake pad that was in there with a C-clamp and just tighten her up. Push that piston back in there. And since we're pushing that piston back in, before we drive the car, we'll need to pump the brakes to push it back out, because brakes won't work too good until they're snugged up. So we got her all pushed in now, but before we get going, we'll need to pump the brakes. Don't forget that step. Alright, so just take that one out. We got these slides over here. They're a little rusty, so we'll just shine them up a little bit with the little wire brush here. Oh, the bottom one's already gone. Must have lost the bottom one. Not even one on there. Yeah, it's gone. So yeah, they just come off. So that's what they look like. Just so the new brake pads will ride on there. Yeah, it looks like the other one's been gone for a while. This helps to make it a little quieter. If you want a real nice ride, you could do the rotors too, but we're just doing her on the cheap here. So comes with a little bit of lube here, so just throw a little lube on the slides there. Try not to get the lube on the calipers, because that won't make braking very good. Put a little on there, and then just there. Throw a little on here too, this one. If we had the bottom one, we'd throw some on there too. You can bend these a little bit too to get them to clip on a little better if they're a little loose, but they do get brittle. So just clip that back on there. Good, good. Get some new gloves so don't get grease all over the new pads. They clip in real easy. So that's this one clips in there, piston there. Right there. Push these back, make it a bit. These are the slides. You want to make sure they stay nice and lubed. Clip this one on. A little lube here. Just keep her quiet. Clip her in. And sometimes it's tricky lining these up. A bunch of different ones, but oh, I kind of got that twisted. So, might need a hammer to clip her in. There we go. Let's get these bolts back in.
The bolts back in.
So I'm just gonna make sure I get them lined up when I get those bolts in. I like to just start threading them so I know they're not stripped. They're going in hand. Start by hand. Bottom one's in. go. Yeah, that way if you start them by hand, then you know you're not stripping them. And these ones, these slides, I don't know, sure there's manufacturer specifications, but I don't super snot torque them. Just kind of, you know, get her in there and then quarter turn. Pretty good. Double check. Good. Good. Here we go, and we'll just throw the wheel back on and we're good to go. Yeah. See it. Want them to slide a little bit on those slides. Just tighten these up, torque them, usually like 100 for steel, 100 foot-pounds. Don't forget to pump those brakes before you start driving the car. That's it, man. Easy peasy.